awesome people. How are we doing this weekend? I see a lot of you are already tuned in. So I already see a couple of questions. First of all, hi there. I'm so glad you all are able to join us today this weekend. And well, the hackathons are for all the regions except this opening ceremony particularly is for APAC and other region. Hi there. All right, so I'm going to dive right into the opening ceremony because we have a special 10 minutes right in the end of the opening ceremony to go through any Q&A that you all have. All right, so let's get started. All right, so this hackathon is called Data Day Grind 3.0, and this hackathon specifically is for APAC and other regions. Let me go here. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me share my screen again. It's stuck. And let me share again. Present a view. All right. So I am Ritvi. I'm a coach at MLH. I'm gonna complete a year in a couple of months, and yeah, I'm a maker. I don't know if y'all can see my background, but it's very, very evident, and I like to keep things around me like that. I'm a hardware fanatic. I love working with Arduinos, Pies. I am currently a community manager at Blues Wireless, which is another hardware IoT company. And the people joining in, yes, we just started. Welcome to the hackathon. All right. So great. Let me quickly browse through. So right now you are at a hackathon hosted by MLH, and this is called the first party hackathon, which means this is done absolutely and completely by MLHers, and it's organized by MLH. So we are the organizer everything. So everything you'll need, if there's anything y'all want, y'all reach out to us directly and we help you out immediately. Right? So we host these kinds of hackathons every weekend, and everything, the parties, the hangouts, everything happens on Discord. And of course, we're very excited to have each one of you here because y'all are the reason we exist, right? MLH is all for hackers, everything for hackers, and yeah, any feedback that you give or have is taken very, very, very seriously. All right, so each of our events has a theme, as you all already know or you all have observed. So this is only for inspiration. Feel free to, do whatever you feel like, create something out of the box. We're here to make sure that you all have a space to share creativity. If you're joining from the NAEU region, any other region, this is a hackathon for you, but if we're specifically joining for NAEU region, we have oh, is there an echo? Let me check why there's an echo. Is there an echo for other people or just Ayush? Or Ayushi, my bad. All right, I'm going to continue in case it gets all right. Great. So, Ayushi, please let me know if there's anything I can do to make it better for you. All right, great. So, this is for APAC and other regions. If you're specifically joining from NA or EU, there's another hackathon hosted specifically for your time zone. And, for every event that we have, mini events and all the hangouts, they're specifically for your time zones. So make sure that you check the region, and with the region selection, your swag also makes sure that, it gets to you on time. Please be sure to get the region right, because that way we'll be able to judge and do everything on time for you all right. So the opening ceremony for the NAEU region will be in a couple of hours probably. It'll be announced on the channel, so keep an eye out for that. All right, this is the hackathon happening for the NAEU region. I saw a little bit of discussion regarding people wanting to participate in this one. So for the APAC region, we'll have the Happy Birthday MLH thing next weekend, which is already listed on the MLH events.io. So Go ahead, check it out. This week, though, we have Data Day Grind 3. And as you can imagine, we're talking about data. So we want you to think about data in the most creative way possible. Apart from the day-to-day grind, apart from, the regular thing, if you want to be creative, if you want to go out of the box, always appreciated. Starting right now, there are evaluators online constantly until the ending of the hackathon, which is the closing ceremony. And any question, anything you ask will be answered immediately. If you have specific questions, feel free to create tickets. We usually have an eye out on the channels as well, so we will answer your questions there, except if it's very specific, like swag and things like that. Please open the ticket. It's a lot easier for us to keep a track of the threads. All right. So yeah. You can come ask us questions or just hang out with us. Mostly, us coaches just we stick around in the voice channels, and you can just come say hi, tell us what you're doing. Not about the hackathon, not about projects. You can come talk to us about anything. All right. So us, we are the three hackathons at. We are the three MLHers at the hackathon this weekend. We have Kishore, Daniel, and of course, there's me. So, yeah, feel free to ask any questions. As per our Discord rules, though, do not tag MLHers directly. If you all want to tag the MLHers active this weekend, tag at active MLHers, and it will tag all the MLHers active this weekend. That way, because we all run shifts, right? It's a 36-hour hackathon, and we take breaks between different time zones. So that way, any coach that is not working that shift will not be, and you'll get your response very quickly because whoever is active will answer your question. Okay, well, what is Major League Hacking? Well, I think I've already said that, we're all for y'all hackers, fellowships, projects, hackathons, member events, everything that we do is for y'all, and that is our basic and only goal. We are the global hacker community, and everything we do is to empower hackers like you. We have empowered over 135,000 plus hackers until now, and we hope to continue to do that. Also, every time you participate, remember when you go to submissions, if you've ever participated earlier, we have a type your university or guild name in the submission. That's because we keep a track of the active communities and we like to give community points to people who decide to participate. Also, we have the fellowship. So we don't believe in internship seasons per se. We have fellowships going on around the year. So go ahead, check out the website. Also, the top three people, the top three overall winners this weekend also get a fast track to the fellowship application. So go ahead, check it out. We have a lot of major partners like Meta and GitHub who help you all learn the way of the industry way before you all are even thinking about entering it. So, what exactly are we doing at Data Day Grind 3? Well, the next 48 hours are jam packed with activities for every region. I think there's a correction here. It's not 48 hours, it's 36 hours because we have reduced the span so that you all get more time to, work on the project and not worry about the submission. All right. So we are hosting some mini events just for y'all to come out, have fun, not talk about tech, not talk about anything serious. Just come, have fun, banter around. And yeah, let me tell you, we're doing a Tetris tournament at 10:30 p.m. IST tomorrow. Oh, sorry, tonight, Friday. Then we have a geotestimony event happening at 1 p.m. IST tomorrow. And we have a lot of hacker hangouts because we want you all to interact among yourselves. And I am going to keep an eye out on the chat in just a bit so that we can take any questions. If you have any questions, though, save them for the last 10 minutes. It's going to be all about you, all right? But, I remember first couple of hackathons of mine, it can be very daunting to kind of go out and talk to people, especially on threads. So we have something called the Hacker Hangouts, where you all can just come again banter around. We usually end up talking about anime, we talk about music, we talk about movies, we talk about everything and anything under the sun that you all want to talk about. And we basically have fun. We literally hang out. A lot of hackers just, come by, sit, talk for a bit, and continue their projects while, we keep chatting. And right, so these are the two times we're having hacker hangouts for the APAC region, which is 4:30 p.m. IST tomorrow and then 10:30 p.m. IST again tomorrow. Okay, so Discord, what else do you need to know about Discord is that everything happens on Discord. So that's the only place you need to be to make sure that you get all the information, that you don't miss out on anything from sponsor codes to what sponsors are active this weekend. Everything can be found out on Discord. There is something called the Data Grind 3.0 frequent questions. I have updated it very recently, so y'all can go check out how you can, get credits, how you all can access the different sponsors. All right, so you will ask questions, you'll meet the community, you'll chat. Everything happens on Discord. Okay, so this is the link. If you all want, I'm happy to put it in the chat. Let me know if you all need the link, but I am hoping you all are already on the link. This is a great question, Samurai. I will answer it in just a bit. All right, let's get through the slides very quickly. All right. So let me drop the link to Discord first. Then it'll be easy for you to. Ah, there you go. So I've dropped the link to Discord. Samurai, go ahead. Sign up for the Discord. Any other question you have later, also you can ask there. I will answer all the questions in the end. All right. I have an eye on the chat. I know the questions are there. I will come back to them in a bit. All right. All right. So to participate in this hackathon and to make sure that you have access to all the channels where I'll be posting and where the other coaches will be, posting about when we're hosting the events, you need to go and check in. This is how you check in. All right. So you go to the hackathon check-in channel, which will be visible to you all once you set your region. Please set it to APAC or other regions if you're not in NA or EU. uh yeah, all right. And if you are in NNU, we have a separate event just for you, so make sure that you go and sign into that event, and you will be able to see the correct event when you go into region and set the right region. All right. Next, we need to know where we can send you awesome swag for participating, because we know hackathons can be daunting, and the fact that you're turning up is something we want to reward. So you can go to hackpack/datagrind2, you register, you check in, and there's an address form right there that you can sign into, and you'll be able to sign in and put your address, and we will make sure that you get swag when you submit the project. All right. This is where you update your address. If you all need any of these links, let me know. I'm happy to put them in Discord or in the chat, however you all are comfortable signing up. All right. So what tools are available this weekend? So the amazing part about us, wanting to empower you is we have these amazing partners who believe in the same idea, and we have these credits and tools and price categories specially available so that you all can learn one thing at a time over the weekend. All right. So first of all, we have Cockroach DB. We have a price category called Best Use of Cockroach DB, and we're also giving a free tire that you can start with. And if you win this category, you get a 3D printing pen. Then we have our official league partner, Web3 sponsor for the league, this league, and it's called TISO. And we also have a price category that they're sponsoring called Best Use of TISO. If you all win, you get $100 of TISO coin, a tumbler, and the UB key. And we have the best web monetization hack brought by our partner Coil. And yeah, they're giving $60 of credit and a portable charger if you win. And this is one of my favorite partners. It's called Twilio. It is super easy to use, and it just makes your hacks and your projects talk and communicate with you. Uh, you can sign up without any credit card, and yeah, they're another very nice tool to get started with beginner projects. They also have an amazing set of tutorials and project templates that you can get started with. Next, we have our partner MATLAB, who is also giving a MathWorks swag bag if you use their category in a creative way. Is that it? Absolutely not. We have some amazing prizes lined up for y'all, especially around the whole data day grind theme. So the first prize category is Best MLAI Hack. This category, well, we want to see, if you're beginning, mention it. If you're a beginner, we make sure that we judge the categories accordingly. Yeah, go ahead, go crazy, learn something from scratch. I absolutely encourage you all to check out, uh, Edge Impulse if you're starting ML on hardware or looking into tiny ML, or check out Magenta Project if you want to, see how creative MLA I can get with art and music. Right, then we have the best data visualization hack. I urge you all to check out processing.js if you all want to, try being quirky with your data and visualization. There's also Python. I've seen a lot of you all use amazing Python projects and templates in your projects. Go ahead, be crazy, be quirky. We appreciate creativity. All right. All right, so that was the special category prizes. Apart from that, we have these prize categories, sponsor categories that I've already mentioned. Our partners are amazing and also believe in empowering you hackers. If there's any question around it, I might not be the best technical person to answer it, but we do have mentors on board who are super helpful. So you can just go on Discord, tag at mentors, or open a mentor ticket, and yeah, you'll get help in no time. Then we have the data day overall prices and the category prices that I mentioned. All of these are listed on dev post. I have also mentioned the link in the announcement that I made. So if you all again need it in the chat, I'm happy to post it again. All right. What else is happening this weekend? Well, we are giving away these amazing 2022 season mascot tees. I understand that a couple of you all also had a question about not getting 2023 season t-shirts, but you know what? Season t-shirts are season t-shirts, and we want to make sure that you get the swag on time. So we're giving out what we have available now, but keep participating, and we'll roll over to 2023 season t-shirts very soon. All right. Also, if you're daunted by making a project from scratch, we have some amazing starter kits already available for you. So just go check them out, clone them, and get started. And I'm sure you all are here, so you all are smart enough to figure out the rest by yourself. uh, we have something called the MLH Career Lab, where our partners also offer internships and opportunities for all you hackers joining us every weekend. I might want to warn you though that most of them are for NA and U, but go check them out anyway. If they fit the bill, go ahead, apply. All right. Anything else you need to be successful this weekend? Well, we want you to submit a video, a demo. All right. Every time, I understand that not everything can be completed over a weekend. A lot of times, team members get busy. There are power issues. I've been having terrible power issues because of the rain. So, yeah, it's okay. Whatever you do, how much ever you do, submit a demo, because every time you submit a demo, you get this amazing patch of courage that we give you, which is called the iDemo stickers, which is a limited edition sticker every hackathon has. So every time, so you can see this one's very much specific to the data day grind hackathon, and yeah, every time you submit a hack, you get these stickers. All right, we want you to show off what you've built. All right, you built something. Even if you cloned and learned to clone the first time, the starter kit, go ahead, submit it. We want you to get the credit. We want it to go on your portfolio that, hey, you learned something, right? Well, how do you create a great demo? That's a great question. So first of all, you need to have a 2-minute video demo. If it's longer, it's okay. It's just that we usually advise our judges to make sure that they see at least 2 minutes. If it's longer, it's going to be the judge's discretion to whether or not they want to see the entire video. So try and keep it to 2 minutes. Okay. Show us what you've built, not just the slides. Okay. Have a slide, have a presentation about what it's doing, what you wanted to achieve, and then also show what you've built. All right. This is very important. Please include a link to your code repo. If it's just a UI designer, if it's not something that has code, put a link to the demo. For example, if it's a Figma design, put a link to the Figma prototype. If it's Adobe XD, so on and so forth. Right? You can use REPL. I've seen a lot of hackers use REPL. We totally give credit to REPL. There are a lot of other hosting sites. Go ahead, use them. Right? You need to submit to this link, which is also posted on Discord in the announcements channel by 2:30 p.m. IST on Sunday. We usually have two deadlines, once the initial deadline and the final deadline. If there are any questions regarding that, we also have office hours on Sunday. You can drop by and ask any question you have regarding the same. All right. Folks, we want you all to have fun, right? And we're all here to have fun. So to have maximum fun and to make sure no one feels hurt, we have a code of conduct in place. And this is a very safe space. And we take it very seriously if anyone feels disrespected. All right. So make sure you go through the code of conduct. Make sure you're respectful to everyone. We joke around a lot. So be respectful, be concerned about your boundaries, and if there's anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, reach out to us or to the incidents email that we have, which is specific to taking care of the code of conduct. All right. Also, follow us on social media. We also keep posting about what's happening on Twitter continuously. So go ahead, give us a follow, and yeah, you'll be as updated as you can be. All right, we're starting the live Q&A now. So I'm gonna remove the presentation. We're done with the presentation. If there are any questions at this point, I am happy to take them. I can already see a couple of questions. I'm gonna go back and see the first question that was asked. All right, so first there's Samurai who asked the question, this is your first time event, what do you do in Smith? Well, this is a hackathon. So a hackathon means you're supposed to build something around technology, preferably. We also have some very quirky hacks that come in, so feel free to play around if you have to or want to. But usually, you can build a website, you can build a product, you can build an Android app, you can build anything under the sun. We also have some really cool Unity submissions or Python Pygame submissions that we've seen. So yeah, just we have a team building channel. I'll be posting there soon. You can go find a couple of other people. Beginners are much welcome here. So yeah, go ahead, find yourself a team and build something quirky. uh, I don't understand what you mean when you say projects are optional. Projects are compulsory in the sense that that's your submission, right? You're building a project to kind of participate in the hackathon. So yes, projects are compulsory, but how much you build it, what you build is totally up to you. No, you do not have to be proficient in anything to get started. This is a space for you to explore. This is some place you can come, and no matter how much you build, you'll be rewarded. So yeah, if you again, I encourage you all to use the team building channel and also the dev post participants page that I've shared on Discord already. I'll share it again in a bit. Any questions regarding that are also welcome. All right. Absolutely, you can build anything under the sun. I have submitted in the past as a hacker when I was hacking. I submitted this bottle where I painted the bottles and I had lights up. It lighted up. It was a hardware hack, and yeah, it's always appreciated if you can build something like that. Android apps, Unity apps, AR apps. I've submitted Spark AR apps. So yeah, anything you learn is appreciated. Uh, did you sign up for the region? Maybe because you haven't set your location. Go to the set your region channel. As soon as you select APAC, you will be able to see data day grind channel. We do not give certificates every hackathon, but if you participated in enough hackathons and email to hackathons@mlh.io, we do send a letter acknowledging that you participated in certain hackathons. But yeah, we usually like to think of the dev post as a good enough proof that you've submitted and you participated in the hackathon. So summarize, this particular hackathon is called Data Day Grind. So anything around data, AIML, something that uses data or collects data even for that matter, you can build anything around it. And it can be your totally your own interpretation. My imagination currently is very limited to technology stuff, but if you come up with a newer, more quirky interpretation of data, go ahead and build upon that. Uh, hmm. See, again, y'all can make anything under the sun. It does not have to be related to data. We have categories that prioritize the theme. For example, the best visualization hack, we will prefer visualizations of data, for that category. For the best AIML, we will prefer, projects that have used some kind of algorithm. But apart from that, it's a place for you to build together, to explore. We have mentors, we have judges who are very helpful. So yeah, data science, a tool to learn data science, that works as well. So yeah, yes, you can if the other hackathon allows cross submission. Otherwise, we disqualified too. Absolutely. So I've already posted this in the announcements channel, but here's what I'll do. I'll quickly pull the dev post link and post it in the chat. All right. There you go. You can submit anything, but the project needs to be built this weekend to be submitted. So make sure it's built starting right now, which is 8:30 p.m. IST. So we will have a look at your GitHub repo to make sure that there are commits after 8:30 p.m. IST. Uh, that sounds great, Samara. I'm looking forward to seeing what you build. Android Flutter. We actually had a GHW stream about Flutter generative arts. If you want to go ahead, use data there, feel free to do that. So the answer remains the same. If the other hackathon allows cross submission, we allow it too. There's no direct entry, there is a fast track to the fellowship, which means that your interview process and your application will be looked over on priority over the other applications. Thank you, Param. Thank you for sharing this. Well, you're welcome here too, Samurai, in the opening ceremony. Yes, but you can only submit to one of them. The opening ceremony for Hacky MLH, Hacky Pod, the MLH, will begin in a couple of hours, and I'm sure the host will be happy to have you there. All right, folks, are there any other questions that I can take? The point remains the same. Make sure that you all have fun. If there are any questions, reach out to me at by tagging at Active MLHers. I'm fairly active on Discord. And yeah, if there are any questions that I can take right now. All right, I'm going to stick around in the next 5 minutes here. If you all want to talk about anything else. Well, I'm glad I could do that, Samara. I hope to see you at one of the Hacker Hangouts. I will be posting about it soon. So I'm going to hang around and sit around for the next 5 minutes if you all have any questions. There is no limit on the number of teammates, but we will check if there are over 4 people, their contributions. Everyone has to contribute to the project to be considered as a team member. How do you show contributions? Well, you can show contributions in your repo. Every time you push code, everyone pushes code to one repo. We can see who contributed, or in the video, everyone should talk ideally. But again, feel free to Siddharth, I'm not sure if Flutter is part of the fellowship tech stack. Right, I cannot answer that, but there is a channel called Fellowship Questions where you can go post these questions. But you can participate in the hackathon, get your fellow application fast tracked, and if you're okay learning new technologies, I'm sure the fellowship team will be more than happy to have a look at your application. Again, if there are any further questions, feel free to go on Discord, tag our active MLHers, or create a ticket, and the right MLHer will get back to you at the earliest. Also, do make a note that any swag questions, any fellowship questions will probably not be answered over the weekend because full-time MLHers take care of that, and they usually answer questions on the weekdays. On weekends, we have the hackathon stuff, which is any questions regarding hackathons is answered over the weekend. Do not reach out in Discord DMs. We do not encourage, or rather, as staff members, we are encouraged to not have DMs open at all. There is a ticketing system. If you don't want your question to be visible to everyone, go ahead, open a ticket, put your question. We'll get back to you at the earliest. So basically, your application is looked on a priority basis. We usually accept hackers on a rolling basis, but if you win and submit an application, your application will be given priority. I hope that answered your question, Kinshuk. Or okay, sure. Let me send you the address form very quickly. There you go. I've put it in the chat. It should be fairly. I'm glad I could answer your question, Kinshuk. Himansh, let me know if the address form works for you. All right, folks. Any other questions that I can answer? All right. Well, I'm going to close this stream now. If there are any further questions, so feel free to tag at active emulators and we'll get back to you at the earliest or open a ticket. We also have separate mentor tickets if you just have a technical questions and want the mentors to get notified. All right. Well, it is lovely seeing all you folks joining in, and I'm so excited to interact with you all over the weekend. Can't wait to see what you'll create. Come say hi when we do the hacker hangouts and the mini events. I absolutely love knowing what y'all are working on. You are so creative. See you in Discord. Bye, folks. And I see one question, so I'm going to take it up. Yes, you need to register on DevPost to submit. The form is working. I don't know if it's a comment or a question. It is working. All right. All right. Bye, folks. Yep. I'll see you in Discord now. Any other questions? I'll answer them in Discord.